The second day of my trip to the south, a year after I started the job as United Nations resident humanitarian coordinator, we are in Mykolaïv, in a rural area of Mykolaïv region. The focus is very much on looking ahead, development and recovery work. The morning has so far been around the UN, working with authorities, with other partners like civil society, the private sector, to rebuild communities, to help communities rebuild. On the one hand, that is about strengthening the authorities to provide social protection services into the future. On the other hand, this is working with local partners to have community processes going on where community members decide for themselves what is important. They've decided, for example, that they need a community center where people can meet, can talk about their problems, can talk about solutions to their problems. We've also just had a very emotional meeting with a couple that was severely impacted during the full-scale invasion of the military forces, the armed forces of the Russian Federation back in 2022. And even though it may now seem a long time ago, the emotions of what happened in 2022 are very raw. The man talked about his brother being killed when the Russians occupied, in fact, this part of Mykolaïv Oblast. And so we all have to pay attention to the deep scars this war is leaving on civilians. Their house was destroyed, but they are able to rebuild it with support from also the United Nations. But the mental impact of this full-scale Russian invasion will occupy this country and its citizens for a long time to come.